and welcome to the next episode in the book of Unwritten Tales with me, Proxyfish. We are in the basement with, or the cellar rather, with Colonel Grandad, the most amazing old man. We are about to go on an expedition and he has told us to find a helmet, a parachute and a map. And I think we saw a map in the brewers before, so let's go and find some other stuff and have a look around this cellar. Look at the cover part of the machine, let's go for it.
Grandad has this thing about secrecy. I think he's afraid of Shadow Army spies or something.
Look at the scrap.
Parts of some machine or something. If it's useless, it's Dad's. If it's broken, it's Grandad's. And if it's dangerous, it's from my sister Meggie.
Nice. Toolbox?
That's Dad's spare toolbox. Well, he took his everyday tools, his travel tools, and his finest tools with him.
Well then, let's take it.
Let's see. What have we here? Wrench, pliers, auger grease, a minotaur foot, a curse meter. I'll just take the entire box.
Yeah, go for it. We've got quite a full inventory now. Look at the submarine.
That's one of Grandad's great inventions. A ship which travels underwater. It can already sink.
Brilliant. Jelly glowfish lamp.
Those are jelly glowfish lamps. As long as you feed them every couple of weeks, they're good for years of light.
Brilliant. Ingenious, you might say. Extendable arm.
An old extension arm. Very handy if you're too small to reach an object. Kind of a widespread problem amongst us gnomes.
Let's take it. What else is around here? Grandad, you've been very loud. I thought someone was breaking into my flat. Look at the locker.
The locker won't open. It was badly damaged 2 years ago in the devastating spring cleaning explosion.
What else have we got around here? Oh! Silver rope?
A thin, silvery elven rope. It's very light and almost unbreakable.
Yes, Frodo. Take the rope. Or should I say Samwise? Examine the vice.
Dad's vice. Brings back a lot of memories. Painful, mostly.
Oh, sounds like a good guy, your dad. Look at the machines.
A huge machine. I mean, even for Grandad. He's really taking advantage of Mum and Dad being away.
Rebel. Do we need to talk to him again?
Excuse me, Colonel Grandad?
Oh, very formal.
Yes, report back.
Oh, well, I'll just keep
I'll go look for the rest of my gear.
You do that. I've got enough to do here.
Yes, let's not
But
bother
bear
him
in
anymore.
mind, the Dark Lord knows all of your thoughts.
Okay.
Right.
He's either very wise or very crazy. Probably crazy. Let's make our way out then, if there's nothing else. Look at that fish.
This chair is completely uninteresting.
Can we go anywhere else? Oh no, that wasn't the one I wanted. I wanted Maggie's room. No room. Oh, you can't click it anymore. Look at the flower pot.
A flower pot full of potting soil. Doesn't look like Mother planted anything in there.
So, I mean, can we use the fertilizer? Maybe, but if we haven't planted anything, what's the point? Look at the chemistry experiment.
My mother is a real whole wife. She spends her time on chemistry, biology, genetics, and that kind of stuff.
Very clever. Let's have another look. Maybe we'll find something to plant in the kitchen. Maybe.
Our kitchen.
Grain? Can you plant grain? Well, obviously in real life.
There's still some grain in the funnel.
Oh.
Barley, I think.
Barley. Let's take it. And can we put it?
Doesn't look like Mother planted anything in there.
Should we plant it? Can we plant the barley in the
I don't even know what to do with one handful of barley. Why do I need two then?
Oh, I thought we got to plant them then. Is that it then? Ooh. Huge
Those cogs belong to Dad's living space optimization unit. The machine takes up a total of 3 rooms in our hall.
Oh. Let's leave the gnome hole then. Oh, you can take this. Wow.
I'm not climbing up there. It's all iced up. I'd probably end up breaking my neck.
Probably. Did you even take it? Oh, you could use your arm. Or not. Look at the roll. What roll?
A rolled up tarpaulin. Probably just like the ones hanging all over the place.
Oh, that's probably easier to pick up. Now what did we need? A helmet, a parachute, and a map. We have a... What do we have? We have a rucksack, very parachute-like. And we have a top. Can we combine them? Would we need rope with that too?
Let's see. I pulled the rope through the eyes on the rucksack. Yes, that works.
Excellent. This on that.
I'll thread the rope through the eyes around the edge of the tarpaulin. Done.
Oh,
There we go. A parachute.
Well,
At least I know what the parachute's for.
I'm not sure
The
it's
map
a
and the helmet
working
make a
one.
little more sense. I should think about getting them next.
Well, we saw a map. Shall we? Where was it? In here?
Master Brewer, sir! Hello? Master Brewer, sir! Where are you?
Oh, he's asleep in his chair.
Master Brewer, sir! Master Brewer!
What? What?
We have to tell the other dwarves there was this gremlin in a cage and he gave me this ring and...
What kind of ring, then?
A
This
magic
ring. It's a very important ring. The gremlin said all our fates...
Wilbur, I really don't have time for this kid stuff. I've got more important things
Like
to do.
sleeping and
But the ring has to be delivered to the Archmage down in the human town. The gremlin said it could end the war.
Cool.
Listen, laddie, that's a ring. What's it supposed to be able to do?
It's... I have to. The gremlin wasn't lying.
Well, you don't
Just
know that.
think about it. When has anybody ever given an important ring to a little being like a gnome?
Oh.
That sort of thing just doesn't happen.
But...
That's enough. Now, go home. It's getting late.
Oh. Well, I would like this map.
I guess I can't expect any help from a Master
Can I
Brewer.
have this map?
The map shows the area between here and the human town of Seastone.
That's what we need. Take it.
It's worth a try. Yikes!
What? What's happening?
Oh, nothing much. I just scared off a pixie.
What, here? At this time of year? The beasties are getting more and more cheeky.
Phew. That was close.
It was.
I can't get to the map as long as he's sleeping there. I'll have to distract him somehow.
Can't we use our extendable arm to grab it?
I can't grab it with the arm, and anyway, I might wake him. I'll have to distract him somehow.
Distract him. Should we fertilize him? No. Let's not do that. Should we have a look in the kitchen? Anything new? I don't see anything new. I really want this slime.
The pot could make a perfect helmet, but how do I get rid of that slime?
Oh yeah, it could.
Slime can be really evil. Bad slime.
Oh. Oh, extra strong antibacterial kitchen cleaner. Nice work. I just happened to hover over it.
I can't get close
accidentally.
enough. It'll snap at me and slime me.
Just squirt it in. With the extended.
A perfect fit.
Oh,
Now we can make long-reaching attacks on bacteria.
yes. Nice work.
Now I'm going to do something I should have done a long time ago.
Oh, I like.
It's
the
too bad that
slime.
slime had to be so evil.
Let's take our pot.
Now that's a helmet fit for a hero. It only stinks a little bit. So that's 2 of the 3 pieces of gear already. All I need now is the map.
Just the map. How do we distract him though? Can we wear this? You are going to look so cool when this is all done. No? Oh, the robot.
The X100 makes a pretty good rat hunter. I just hope it never mistakes me for a rat. I used to be really afraid of that fireplace. Nowadays, I'm only slightly terrified.
It's really quite cool. Oh, what if... maybe the robot could chase him. Is worth a shot. What do? Can we pluck his beard? Oh, scissors. Oh no, that's so cruel. Have a go at the Master Brewer's beard with the scissors. Oh, I feel so cruel. Oh,
No,
Corpsewalk.
I can't.
Corpsewalk would not be
Well,
happy.
maybe I can.
Oh, a little bit. Oh, is it?
I'm going to burn in hell for this, guaranteed.
It was only a little bit. We didn't destroy his beard. He'll never know. Look, it's just the grey bits. He'd appreciate it.
First, the robot needs more energy. I'll have to feed it some table scraps of rubbish.
Oh, okay. I've got some.
The robot gets its energy from rubbish. That's got the power supply sorted out then.
Yeah, let's feed it the bird.
I wonder if that would work. At least it would distract the Master Brewer a bit.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Oh!
You're very obvious, Wilbur.
Hello? Stop! That wasn't supposed to happen.
Let's
I have a
get it.
feeling that wasn't such a brilliant idea. Oh, I like the Master Brewer.
I liked him too. But let's get this man.
That were amazing. The eternal struggle of dwarf against machine. And I won!
Well, at least he's happy.
Are you okay?
Of course! And why not? You think a stupid tin bucket's going to beat a proper dwarf? No chance.
No chance.
That was good. Something's happening at last. Cause for celebration. I think we should drink to that.
I think so too. Can I get the map though, please?
Hello, Master Brewer, sir.
Hello.
Aye, aye, Wilbur.
Aye. How did you beat the GHR X100?
When the robot started in on you, I never thought you'd beat it.
It was an epic scrap, lad. An epic scrap.
Epic.
Dwarf against machine. Nature against technology. Mind over matter.
Of course.
Mind? How did you destroy it?
I hit him as hard as I could with heavy objects until sparks started leaping out of her.
Oh, a shrewd tactic.
Very shrewd.
Too right. But he did land a couple on me. Look what he did to my beard.
Yeah, of
Oh,
course it was
Yes.
I was so tanked up with ale and adrenaline I didn't even notice.
Good. Can we just take the map rather than asking for it? I'll let you carry on celebrating.
I have to go. Enjoy the celebration.
Yeah.
I feel like he'll just insult Colonel Grandad. I'll ask him in a second though, while he's busy.
I think he's drunk with victory, so he shouldn't see anything.
Yeah, let's do it.
I have it. The map of the area.
Woohoo!
And that's the last of my gear. I must get back to Grandad. Fast.
Let's talk to him first. I like his voice.
Hello, Master Brewer, sir.
Aye, Wilbur.
My grandpa also believes that the ring is important.
I talked to my Grandad. He thinks the ring is important too. He wants to help me get to the human town.
Yeah? Well, of course he wants to do that. Listen to me, laddie. Nothing against your grandpa, but don't you think he's a few gills short of a pint?
My Grandad is a great soldier and inventor.
Of course he is. Of course he is. But, how should I put it? He's maybe had one crash landing too many. His flying machines were mostly a bit, temperamental.
Sure
And
enough.
let's face it, he wasn't actually the greatest of pilots.
Ooh.
Honestly, son, if your grandpa
Sit
reckons
down,
there's something
sir.
in that story, then for me, that's just one more reason to keep out of it.
Grandad and I will show everyone. I have to go. Enjoy the celebration.
No.
Yeah.
I like Colonel Grandad. He's awesome. Let's report. To the gnome hole. Na. Down we go.
And down we go.
Yeah, that's what I just said. Grandad, are you down here?
Excuse me, Colonel Grandad?
Yes, report back.
Reporting. The Master Brewer
Well, we
doesn't
can't
want to
expect any
us.
help from the Master Brewer. He doesn't believe the ring is important.
I didn't expect much more from that cowardly drunkard.
Oh.
Grandad, he's my boss.
Some boss sits in his fortress drinking beer from dawn till dusk while his comrades are fighting on the front line.
You have a point.
I think he misses them.
Well, perhaps. But one thing's for sure. We are on our own, soldier.
I found a helmet.
I have the pot. Helmet.
Excellent, soldier. The helmet will protect you from physical attacks. You can even sit on it and use it as a saucepan.
Oh, so
Ooh,
useful.
How practical.
Let me see your helmet.
It
It's
is
not
a
all that great,
saucepan.
I know, but
What? It's a good helmet, and it's going to protect a good
Have you
soldier.
just caved your head
That
in
is,
with
of course, as long as the enemy doesn't attack with dragons, or has wizards in its ranks,
Oh.
or magical swords, and doesn't go for your head.
Oh.
maybe I should look for some armor with magic.
Poppycock! That helmet
Poppycock.
will do.
I've poppycock. I love it. I've got the map.
I got a map.
Excellent. My commanding officer always said good maps are half the battle. Of course, you won't be needing it if everything goes well.
If what goes well?
But if not, it's always good to have a map with you, what?
I've got a parachute.
I have a parachute.
Fantastic. Parachutes are hard to come by and are difficult to make yourself. After all, you'd only want to entrust your life in a quality product, not something makeshift you've patched together yourself.
Be quiet.
Trust my life. But, of course. I mean, of course not. So, that's the last of my gear.
Maybe you should get a real parachute. Just saying.
Excellent. We could get going if only my damn machine would work. But you can't find a thing in this house. No nitroglycerin, no dragon hide armor, no concentrated pillars of salt, no full mithril jacket bullets. Nothing.
Nothing.
What do you need all that for?
For what? It's a war!
But we just want to deliver the ring to the Archmage. Don't you think a sled...
What? I need a nitroglycerin substitute. Something highly explosive. The only thing that comes to mind is good old dwarven ale.
Dwarven ale?
I know where we can
Devilish
get that.
stuff. We reduced complete countries to ash and rubble with it. We loved the smell of dwarven ale in the morning.
Oh, like napalm.
Okay, I'll get you some dwarven ale. Anything else?
Yes, I need a cog.
In the great
A
wheel of
5/8 inch
friendship.
screw steel sprocket, straight beveled, hard chrome plated, BSA threaded flange with right hand thread and lock ring locking.
What
It's
now?
not a standard size, and I can't find one anywhere.
I'm not surprised.
A 5/8 inch screw steel sprocket, straight beveled, hard chrome plated, BSA threaded flange with right hand thread and locking lock ring. Sounds familiar.
Come back when you've got the stuff. I'll sort out the rest. Take good care of the ring. It's your precious.
Right.
It is, my precious. Well, can we get anything here?
They used to hang all over the hall. Now these two are all we have left.
Oh, I think that might be it. Wonder what's under your tarpaulin, Grandad. Colonel Grandad. Nitroglycerin? Maybe?
I think
Oh,
I'll
no,
just
you
leave that
said the
alone.
bird, didn't
We
you?
gnomes have a golden rule. Hands off another gnome's experiments.
Wait, isn't that a cog? Doesn't he need a cog? Can we get Nemo?
Oh, I can't reach that.
Nut? No? Is that
Oh, I
it?
can't reach that.
That must be it. And it looks familiar. 10. No.
I'll just knot the loose ends around the frame. Done. I wouldn't want to play tennis with it, but it does make a fine scoop net.
Butterfly catcher. Let's go. Did I click it then? Ooh. Go on, Wilbur.
Gotcha.
Nice. Can I do anything with that?
I think there's a cog in that flying fish, just like the one Grandad needs.
Yes. Can we get it off? Tools? Dismantle the mechanical flying fish using...
Well, that
yes.
won't work. It wiggles too much.
Oh. Let's go and get the bear. To the bear. Come on, Master Brewer. Give me some beer.
Hello, Master Brewer, sir.
Aye, aye, Wilbur.
Aye, aye. I'd like to ask a question. It's about dwarven ale.
Mr. Master Brewer, assuming I were to need some dwarven ale,
Dwarven ale. It's not allowed, unfortunately.
why not?
Have you heard about the explosion on Mount Winterpeak?
The
Ooh.
volcanic eruption.
Volcanic eruption. Deep under that mountain was the finest ale brewery in the whole dwarven world. My dad took me there when I was nothing but 2 beer crates tall. Can you imagine how aled up we were?
Aye, I can.
Kind of. What happened?
Ah, well, some so-and-so cocked up and boom! And that was that. All over for dwarven ale brewing. After the accident, it was banned as a substance of enjoyment. The sharp taste, the warmth in the throat, gone forever. Now it's only used in warfare and in the alchemy industry.
Can you tell me how to brew dwarven ale?
But you do know how to brew dwarven ale, don't you?
Does a one-legged duck swim in a circle? Of course I know. I'm the master brewer. It's not difficult either. First, you get barley germinated in a malt house, then let them bloat up after leaving them dormant for a bit. Then kiln dry the green malt, keeping it turned. Of course, mill it, making sure that the husks don't get destroyed.
The husks? What are...
Then mash the whole lot in a mash tun. Obviously, use the
mash
decoction procedure. After the iodine test, we get on with purifying and separating the malt from the beer wort in a slatted filter bed.
Of course, but...
In other words, we let the draft run through the mash pot. We then put the first wort in the brewing kettle, let it simmer, and add the hops. We let the wort settle to remove the trub crust, add the yeast, and then leave to ferment. Then we run everything through the pebble filter. That's all fair enough. Then it gets more complicated.
Stop!
What? We're just getting to the exciting part.
I'm sure we were, but I just abandoned the idea of brewing some dwarven ale myself.
Well, whatever you think.
Can I have some of yours? Could you maybe brew me some
Let's
ale?
assume I need a small tankard of dwarven ale really, really urgently. Could you brew it for me?
Could do,
Please.
but I'm not going to. It's not allowed.
Oh, come on. Who's going to notice? When was the last time another dwarf came by to visit us?
That's a fair time back.
You see? Wouldn't you just love a nice cold dwarven ale tonight to celebrate your victory over the robot?
Oh, dwarven ale is nectar.
It
I'd
is.
certainly enjoy a wee taste of it again.
A wee dram.
No, but it's not going to happen. I'm missing a few ingredients.
What do you
And if I
need?
get them, would you brew up 2 tankards then? One for me and one for yourself.
Aye. It's a deal. You find me the missing ingredients, and I'll brew some dwarven ale.
Okay, what do you need?
Crystal clear mountain water, hops, and some barley for malting.
Well, that's it? No deviled fire, salamander eyes, or dragon's breath, that sort of thing?
Nope. Water, hops, and malt. Then there's just a few secret ingredients and naturally synthesized aromatic substances and a couple of E numbers.
Well,
But I've
what
already
did you
got
say
them
about
here.
Okay, water, hops, and barley. I'll get them.
Oh, I found a large handful of barley corn for the ale.
Here's some barley from my mum's kitchen. Can it be used for brewing?
It's not the best, but it'll have to do.
Great. Where am I supposed to get hops
Do you have any
from?
idea where I can get the hops?
Oh, I'm sorry, but that thieving rat took the best part of 5 sacks. I've not enough left. I've got to be careful with it.
The rat, huh?
I'll let you carry on celebrating.
I have to go.
then.
Enjoy the celebration.
Yeah.
Yes. Let's stick our arm in here and try and get some hops.
If the rat has stolen that many hops, it might still have something stored in there. There's something in there. Something round. Ugh, hopefully it's not a giant rat dropping.
Hopefully, if it is, it'll work the same way.
It's a single hop. This is probably all that's left of the stock of hops.
Indeed. What else did we need? The clear mountain water. Shall we give this hop to him?
Hello, Master Brewer, sir.
Yeah.
Aye. I've got some hops here for
I've
the
got some
ale.
hops for the ale.
Oh, no, my lad. That's not enough. I need more hops. A proper handful.
Oh.
But I can't find any more.
Oh, well, that's it as far as the dwarven ale's concerned. But you can plant the hops. You'll have enough next year.
Oh, Oh, I can plant it.
I have
Let's
to go.
go.
Enjoy the celebration.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, let's go. Quick, quick. Can you run? Into the home. Hop. Plant the hop.
Okay, I'll plant the hop in the soil.
And fertilizer.
Let's see what happens. I really can't imagine this stuff.
Ooh,
Wow.
your mum is a genius.
Good fertilizer, that. Nah.
Ah, look at
Wow! A huge hop plant with tons of cones.
them. Let's pick them.
I've picked about 10 cones. That should be enough for the dwarven ale.
Great. Do we need to go down? Let's find this water. Oh, an icicle. There you go. Some water for you.
Of course, it's pretty cold all year round up here in the mountains. But this year, winter came particularly early.
We take it.
It worked. I got one.
So melt it. Will it? We can put it. Can we put it in the pot?
It'll take a long time for the icicle to melt. After all, the pot isn't all that warm.
Didn't you
I should
say-
speed up the melting process.
Yes, and you said, well, there's a fire in there, and you did say the stove was warm before. Not that one then. This way. Wilbur. Let's use that with the stove.
It shouldn't take long to melt the icicle. The stove is still warm. The icicle is gone. All that's left is crystal clear water.
Great. Do we have everything then? Let's go back to him. Hello, Master Brewer.
Hello, Master Brewer, sir.
Yeah.
I've got a pile of hops.
I've got some hops for the ale. Is this enough?
Ho, that's enough. I hope you haven't been whipping stuff out of my stock.
Never.
No. Well, only indirectly.
Here's a lovely big jug of crystal clear water.
I have a pot of crystal clear water for the dwarven ale.
Show me. Hey, that water's very good. We can use
We
this.
can.
And that means I've got all I need to brew the lovely dwarven ale.
Oh, yeah.
Right, it's all go now then.
I don't have to help at all. Just gonna have a whistling kettle. Oh, I've got my pot on my head. Did I have that on before? Oh yeah, I did.
Hey, laddie, just watch out that you don't get any of that in your eyes. It's dangerous stuff.
Sounds delicious.
I'll be very careful. Thanks very much, sir.
Tell me, Wilbur, what do you need all that junk for? The dwarven ale and all the other stuff that you've been dragging out of here the whole evening.
Well, it's because of the ring. I need it. Grandad's helping me get the ring to the human town safe. Well, quickly.
Oh, Wilbur, it's dangerous for a young gnome like yourself out there.
I know, but I promised that gremlin, and I believe it really could be important.
And I've got your
And
special
I'd like
brew.
to get out of here and achieve something.
Taste some adventure, eh?
Aye.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't think that the ring is all that important. Not everybody's born for having adventures, my lad. But maybe you really do need to get out of here.
Really?
Aye, laddie. You still live with your parents, and you keep company with a very interesting, intelligent old dwarf.
Yes, yes.
But that
you
can't
do.
go on forever, can it now? So, if you do leave and go off on an adventure, even if it's just to Seastone, Then maybe you'll come back and visit and tell me all about it then, eh?
I promise.
Don't forget us.
We will.
You're going to have to excuse me now. I've got an appointment.
Oh, with your bear. Cheers. That looks toxic. Let's go back to Grandad. What else did he need? Oh, he needed that cog. Did we try the tools on the fish?
Well, that won't work. It wiggles too much.
It wiggles, eh? Let's go down.
And down we go.
Hello, Colonel Grandad.
Excuse me, Colonel Grandad?
Oh, very formal once again. I should have really
Yes,
tried the
report
cod
back.
first. Here's a tankard of dwarven
Here's the
ale.
dwarven ale, Grandad.
Oh, my goodness, we must be careful with this.
Yes.
That means we're only missing the cog. Dismissed!
Oh,
Well then, I'll let you get on with your work.
okay then.
Yes, and get a move on. We haven't got much time. Take good care of the ring. It's your precious.
Yes, so you said
Right.
before. Oh, device. Can we click it? We can. Excellent.
It's
Cool.
stuck. Poor thing.
Tools?
Shouldn't be a problem with the right tool.
Dismantling your beloved toy.
There you are. A 5/8" screw steel sprocket, straight beveled, hard chrome plated, BSA threaded flange with right hand thread and lock ring locking.
Nice.
Fly.
Oh,
Oh, maybe it was important.
oops. Let's speak to Grandpa.
Excuse me, Colonel Grandad?
Yes, report
Oh.
back.
I have the cog.
Here's the cog, Grandad.
Oh, triumphant.
I had to break my flying fish for that.
Oh,
War always involves sacrifice. Your flying fish was a hero, one of our best. We will honor his memory.
we will.
Now I have everything I need. It won't take long now. Prepare yourself for takeoff.
Get that parachute
off?
out.
That's what you meant by take off.
Oh,
Absolutely.
look at this.
I've aimed her at the town of the humans. Betsy, too, was of course designed to shoot grenades. But I'm confident that she'll get your capsule there too.
Hopefully.
Confident? Get me out of here. Please, Grandad.
Nope.
Listen, my boy.
Too late.
I'm proud of you. You're doing something very brave. Sure, Wilbur. I'd like you to have these.
Your old aviator goggles. Oh, Grandad, I didn't think...
Too slow, my boy.
Oh.
Fire!
Got you. Oh.
Good
Bye.
luck.
Bye, Wilbur. Oh. Very ominous. Who is this delightful creature?
Where is it?
He still hasn't told us, Mother.
He will. Who else knows about it?
The Archmage won't know about it yet. We were able to intercept the servant, as you know. But
But
an elf, Mother. She tried to free MacGuffin. She might know something.
she needs to be watched.
Very well.
And now, Mr. Professor, let us have a little chat.
Meanwhile, at the foot of the mountains.
Oh well, no problem. I am an elf, and I'm fit. What now? I'll get the book out of MacGuffin's secret cellar and take it to the Archmage. No, they were all gone when I got there. They collected the cage and were off. Now it's up to us to get the book. Of course I don't have to, but, well, what else am I going to do? It appears to be very important. And even if it isn't important, those shady fellows want to have that book. It's better that we get it out of the cellar before they get their grubby mitts on it.
Definitely.
Then don't help me. Why don't you just fly home? Just don't tell my parents anything.
Don't you dare.
Ungrateful feathered fowl.
Aww. Well, let's call this episode here, seeing as we're back at MacGuffin's little home. Delightful. And we'll have a little explore around here next time. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe, and I will catch you next time. Goodbye.